Alright, let's go over another video on how to make a graph in Google Spreadsheets. So I'm going to do graphing exercise number 1 or graphing worksheet. It's a post. It's an assignment that you've had to have done. So you're going to have to click on the title. On mine, I can just click here. I'm going to open up the Google Docs assignment for it. I'm going to click on the Google Sheets assignment for it. And again, in the Google Sheets, that's where we're going to place all of our homework. This is what we're going to turn in, the Google Sheet. And the data is going to be on this Google Docs. Graphing exercise number 1. Google Sheets, that's what we're going to turn in. The Google Docs is just the data, or data, that we're going to graph. So I think if you can do number 1, you can do number 2 and number 3. I've done a video on number 1. This one's going to be on number 4 and 5 here. Jamie and Josie. We're going to graph Jamie's data. Don't forget, a lot of you were forgetting. Don't forget to do, scroll on down here. Don't forget to do number 6. And for some reason, when I pasted this document into Google Docs, it made the last one turn to number 5. The bonus is number 7. So this is all bonus. I'm not going to go over this. We're going to go over bar graphs later, but I just figured some of you might be able to figure that out. So don't worry about the bonus, but number 6, you do have to answer that. And before you answer that, you're going to have to graph 4 and 5. And let's try to graph number 4 together right now, or just watch me and then you can do it. Alright, so we're going to graph number 4. We got our spreadsheet up. I'm going to graph it on my number 9. I'll put it on, I don't know why this is number 9, but we'll graph it on my number 9. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll graph it on number 9. Okay, so you're like, well, there's no table, Mr. Casinger. How do I graph this? Well, that's okay. We're still going to copy the data. Okay. Command C. This might not work in this spreadsheet form or this browser, but that's okay. We'll try it. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put the tries here. Try, and we're gonna put the plural tries. We're gonna put their points here, and their points being, is this Jamie's, I believe. Let's go back. Yep, Jamie brought a new video game. Jamie. All right. So for try number 1, she got how many points? 150. So we're going to type in here 150. For try 2, she got how many points? 190. And for try 3, she got how many points? 500. And I'm just going to keep going along here. I'm just going to do this side. And now I'll go back in and put the points here. And just looking at that data, typing them in. Alright, so now I got the data in. I need to make a graph of this, Jamie's tries versus her points. This is number 4 from here. And you might have forgot your steps. So if you forgot your steps of making a graph on Google Sheets, again, I have a post, how to make a graph on Google Sheets instructions. You can open that up, have it as another tab. It will tell you how to do it. We've created a spreadsheet because I gave it to you. So you've done step number 1, and I've done step number 2 by now. I've done step number 3 by now. Ooh, moves it on me. I've done step number 3, and so we're on step number 4. We're going to highlight and select titles and data. So we're on that. Go back to my spreadsheet. Left click, drag, I've highlighted. Step 5 says insert. Step 6 says chart. Step 7, chart types. Step 8, scroll down to scatter. So I'm not going to flip back and forth because you know where I'm getting these steps from. Now you might be tempted to hit insert. I always am. Don't hit insert yet. All right, step 9, customization. And now we're going to go through all those steps. We got points versus tries already in there. Tries is on, oh, it already did everything for me. But I've already done one on this slide. That's why I did that. Okay, so points versus tries, that's your title. We scroll on down, horizontal, we got tries. If it's not in there for you, you got to type it in. Left vertical, you need to type in points. So your first thing always goes on the horizontal, and your second thing, which is points, always goes on your left vertical. And I noticed something about the title. It should be, I'm going to put the first thing, first column versus second column. Okay. All right, so I got the horizontal and left vertical axes put in. Oh, and also our legend. I'm forgetting all my steps here. Legend, this is like step 9B, none. So step 9A is put in the title, 9B, legend, none. 9C, horizontal, tries, left vertical. Then we scroll on down. We got to put that line in that summarizes all this data. And we go to trend line, and we're going to select linear. All right, and then last thing, insert. Boom, we've done Jamie's tries versus points. Now you need to go back and on the assignment you gotta graph Jamie's. Now I didn't catch this, and I'm sorry, but down here it says use the same graph and draw another line to represent Josie's scores. Label each line as Jamie or Josie. Now there is a way to put both Jamie's and Josie's on the same graph, but I'm not requiring that. You can put them on separate graphs and then just compare your answers to answer number 6. I'll accept 2 different answers, but the thing is you just got to say your answer, write out your answer. Yes, it was Jamie, but then you got to justify your answer with a complete sentence. All right, so that's graphing number 4 and 5. Have a wonderful day.